What is going on, guys and girls? It is Julian back here with a brand new video, and today we are going transfers again. This time we're hitting up with the Bundesliga, the German first tier. Obviously the transfers, around the world have been very, very known. A lot of the Bundesliga ones have actually filtered through and no one knew about them, except for obviously that massive one that everyone knows what's coming. He's on the thumbnail, so you obviously know what's coming. But a lot of these transfers are actually really, really good, and a lot of them are very, very surprising, to be honest. We do go 4-2-3-1. It was the best formation to fit everyone in because there's not many wingers that have been transferred. There's a lot more central players. But with goalkeeper is Rani Adler. He's got a pretty bog standard card on FIFA: 80 diving, 80 handling, 81 reflexes, 82 positioning. He actually came on a free from Hamburg over to FC Mainz. Not a bad keeper to pick up for a free transfer. Yes, he's 32, but he's experienced. He's 6'3". He's a good goalkeeper for a club like Mainz, especially, to go and pick up. Right back was a shit formation, a shit position to try and pick anyone up. So we had to go for Kevin Grushkoitz. Was the only right back who'd actually transferred. 72 pace, 71 dribbling, 71 defending, 74 passing, 76 physical. Pretty average FIFA card, but he was actually released by Stuttgart, so we went on a free over to Darmstadt. I think that's how you pronounce it. Darmstadt, I think is how you pronounce it. In obviously the first tier, Stuttgart are in the second, just got promoted. So he's not a bad right back to get. Again, experienced, especially for a team like Darmstadt, but FIFA wise, and very, very, very far from being any good. First centre back is Omar Toprak. He has transferred from Bayer Leverkusen over to Borussia Dortmund for 12 million euros. He's a very, very good FIFA card. 76 pace, 86 defending, and 75 physical. 6'2", and he's got 5-star weak foot. Gets a perfect link with Nuri Sahin as well. Not that you'd use Nuri Sahin because he's pretty average, but it's there's an option there. And then actually going in the complete opposite direction from Dortmund to Leverkusen is Sven Bender. Obviously, not Sven. He's Sven. Yeah, sorry. His Lars is the CDM, his brother, his twin. So they both now play for the same club. They both get a perfect link, which is pretty cool. His transfer is 12.5 million from Dortmund over to Leverkusen. So not again, more or less they got the money back for buying Toprak. They got rid of Bender, straight swap more or less, plus 500,000 for 500,000 pounds or euros even. But his card not as good as Toprak. 66 pace, 84 defending, 81 physical, 6'1", medium high work rates, but he's still a pretty decent looking card. Left back, we go for Jetro Williams. He was in my Giovanni Dos Santos squad builder. If you haven't seen that, link will be down in the description below. Go watch that video, drop it a like and all that good stuff. But he's transferred over to Eintracht Frankfurt from PSV for 5 million euros. 81 pace, 79 dribbling, 75 defending, 78 passing, and 77 physical. I remember at one point there was so much hype about this guy that he was going to be transferring to a massive club and he was going to be one of the next best left backs. Fair enough, he's still only 23. So he's not old, but he's not that 20-year-old prospect that everyone thought he was going to be. He's still a pretty decent footballer. Hopefully he's going to have a decent career over in the Bundesliga. Get a couple of informs because that'd be pretty awesome, to be honest, if he did. CDMs, first off we go for Camacho. He's actually transferred over from the La Liga, from Malaga, for 15 million euros. He's got a pretty solid looking FIFA card. 61 pace is not brilliant, but he's got 80 defending, 81 physical, 71 passing. He looks like that CDM is just going to sit there. He's 6 foot tall, medium high work rates. He's just going to sit in front of the defenders and help them out and do a shift. Next CDM is Havard Nordveit, transferring from West Ham over to Hoffenheim, for 8 million euros. And I think he was only at West Ham for like a year. He's got 66 pace, 71 passing, 79 defending, 79 physical. And if I'm correct, his West Ham card is a centre-back. It is. It was a position change as well. He probably looks more suited to be a CDM. 6'2", medium work rate. So I'd definitely rather use him as a CDM. Our cams. First off, we go in the middle of Alexandru Maxim, who has transferred over from Stuttgart for 5 million euros. He's a pretty decent card. It was annoying he was in the Bundesliga 2 because it's a pretty rubbish league. But he's got 73 pace, 79 dribbling, 77 shooting, and obviously 5-star skill moves, which is really cool. This guy was amazing back on like FIFA 15. Always used him, and then he just sort of tail ended off a little bit. He went Bundesliga 2 and all that, and went a bit rubbish. Next cam on the left-hand side is Jonathan de Guzman, a FIFA legend. This guy was amazing when he played for Swansea, and he went back to Napoli, had a couple more loans, and he's actually been put, he's gone over to Frankfurt on a free. So he's left Napoli, he's on a free transfer, playing in the Bundesliga, 78 pace, 79 dribbling, 74 shooting, 76 passing, 4-star skills, so he's still a pretty decent looking FIFA card, to be honest. Can't really complain about that for a 77 non-rare. Obviously, the big transfer in the Bundesliga was James Rodriguez over from Real Madrid for a 2-year, I think it is, loan. Bayern Munich had to pay 10 million euros for this loan, and I think there's a clause at the end of his contract to buy him, but I don't know the price of that. If anyone does, drop it in the comments and let me know. But his FIFA card is pretty sick. 76 pace, 85 dribbling, 85 shooting, 85 passing, 4-star skills. He costs 50k. He costs 50,000 coins, which is ridiculous, considering the fact his Real Madrid card is like 26. But, you know, at one point this guy was like 100k. You could get him as a loan. I wish I'd done that. Would have saved me some money, but hey-ho. Too late now. And then final player is the striker. It's Andre Harm, transferring from Borussia Mönchengladbach to Hoffenheim, Hamburg even, for 6 million euros. He's got a pretty good FIFA card. His mustache card was amazing. I remember using that. If anyone hasn't seen that video, look at my channel back to when it was released. He was called the Movember Tank because he is an absolute tank. He's got 85 pace, he's got 83 physical, along with 78 shooting, 72 passing, and 72 dribbling. He's 6'1" as well. What lets him down is that medium high work race. But we ignore that. We completely ignore that. This guy's amazing. This team looks really, really good. I can't wait to go out and try it. Let's go get into a couple of games and try this team. Let's go get the first opponent and smash it with the Bundesliga new boys. Let's go. Right, boys, we've got our first opponent in Division 3, and he's got a mad team. That's ridiculous. Begovic, SBC Bellerin, Footies, Bay, obviously the nominee card, Smalling, and Shaw the winners. He's got SBC Fernandinho, SBC Dembele, Premium SBC David Luiz, Legends Hadji and Hernandez, and then he's got the Player of the Month, Ibrahimovic up front. He definitely went ham with these most recent, you know, re-releases of the SBCs. He had the coins sitting there waiting. He's got like 5 of them, but it might not be very good. We've got a pretty sick Bundesliga team. Let's get into it, boys. Oh, legend Hadji, what a free kick. He was just piling on the pressure. I could not clear the ball. We clattered, I think it was David Luiz on the edge of the box, and he has just swung that beautifully past the keeper, off the bar and in, and 6 minutes in and we're already losing. I don't know why, but I think it's this formation that makes me lose. I used to love it as well. Of all people in our team to get the first goal is Havard Nordvei. What the hell, man? We did some great work with a bit of skill from Alexandru Maxim on the edge of the box. Did David Luiz, he couldn't touch us. Puts the ball through to Hahn, holds it up, one touch, through to Nordvei, and on his weak foot, he puts it in the back of the net, and we're back in the game. Oh, Ibra in this position is going to score. Oh, wow, he's put that wide. He doesn't know how to use Ibrahimovic if he's doing that sort of thing. Bloody hell. Oh my god, Jonathan de Guzman, that was unlucky. It's a good free kick. Oh, Ibra's put that in the back of the net with the outside of his boot. I think it hit Adler on its way through. I'm not going to see the replay, but when Ibra's in that position, you know, 99 times out of 100 he's going to score. Okay, so somehow, 2 minutes later, James has pushed his way through and got himself a very tasty half volley past Begovic. A nice bit of play from kickoff. I think it started with de Guzman bringing it over to Camacho, who puts the ball through. James literally just pushes past Shaw, and he's got us a goal, and we're back in the game again. It's a repeat of yesterday. Oh, James is... Oh, look at that. Half volley. Literally 5 or 7 minutes after we score. the first goal with James. He gets himself through. Maxim put it through to Hahn. Hahn puts it through, and James is just there to put it in the back of him. That's what you want from Jetro, pushing him off so he's off balance. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Oh, Camacho nearly pops up with a goal. We've still got it with James. The shots is all blocked. Hahn's got the ball. It's blocked again, and he's got it away. Maxim with the silky skills. Nordvik can't put the ball in the back of the net. Would have been nice, that goal. Right, half time, boys. We are 3-2 up, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely, especially against this guy. And we've actually played brilliantly. We've dominated the ball. We've had 7 shots, 6 on target. He's had 5 and 3. We've had 58% possession and that 91% passing, which for me is amazing. I aim for 80 and above. 90 and above is incredible, and he's at 86. So I'm feeling confident to get into the second half. I feel like we're going to come out with the win, and he's just made a sub, and I think it's Musa. Yeah, he's brought on foot. He's Musa. What a sweaty little shit. Nordvik. Nordvik has got himself a second. This guy, from centre back, he's average. From CDM, he's a goal machine. Lovely bit of work by Hahn through to Maxim, who just does a bit of skill, gets the ball into the space for Nordvik, and he's there to put it in the back of the net, and we're 4-2 up. Absolutely lovely. Maxim has just put Andre... Oh, no, sorry. That's the other way around. Andre Hahn has put Maxim through. I misread the names above their head. I wondered why Maxim was so strong. Turns out it was Andre Hahn. Holding off the defenders, putting through Maxim, who batters the ball in the back of the net with his weak foot. We're 5-2 up. Even better. This team is amazing. Corner from Luke Shaw. Well, not corner, throwing to Luke Shaw, sorry. And he had a very tame effort. Where he's not defending is where the space is. Maxim's not strong. Not strong enough. James is there. Weak foot. I thought he got the hat-trick. That was unlucky. Ibra's nodded through. Hadji. You bastard. Ibra nods through off the goal kick. Musa puts it through, and Hadji just tucks it under the keeper to the back of the net. We're now 5-3 up. Bloody hell. Ibra chips it to Musa. Should be really the other way around. And the keeper saves. Out for a corner. He tries to walk it in. The Guzman's done some work. What is Adler doing there? Such a tame header as well. We could have easily caught that. But nope, he palms it into the path of David Luiz. And we're now down to 1 goal deficit. Not what I wanted. Maxim with some beautiful dribbling and a lovely tuck-in finish for the hat-trick hero. That is James Rodriguez. Great bit of dribbling from Maxim through the defenders, and he just puts the ball into a completely open James, taps it past Begovic for his hat-trick and for the game. Hahn, he has definitely given us the 3 points. Maxim again doing work, getting the ball through, and Hahn with a delicious little finish into the bottom corner. It confuses me that he's got this stacked team and then he's gone for just Begovic in net. He could have easily gone for like team of the season. Well, we're probably going to go for team of the season De Gea, but he's gone for Begovic. What is the point in that? 90th minute, he just rage quits. What is the actual point in that? Looking at the stats, what a team. 3 goals for James, 2 for Nordvik, 1 for Maxim, and 1 for Hahn. Did he have any own goals? No. For 7, 3, 4, 5, So, oh yeah, my maths there was a bit shit. And then Maxim and Hahn between them got 6 assists, 3 each, and then Camacho got the 7th and final. That was an amazing performance. Let's go into the second game and do the exact same thing again and get the third win. Let's go. Second win. Let's go. Right, boys, second game, second opponent. He's got another BPL squad. Not as good, but still extremely OP. He's got Courtois in net, Walker, Smalling, Koscielny, Rose, Pogba, Matic, De Bruyne, Team of the Season, Mane, Inform 89, Lukaku, and Hazard. And I take my words back, this is a better team. 100% take my words back. That is an insane BPL squad. It's just none of them are special except for 2. So you think maybe the squad's not as good, but it is a ridiculous team. Our midfield is mental with Matic, Pogba, and De Bruyne. Let's get into it under the bright lights of Old Trafford. Let's get into it and let's get the win. Oh, Nordvik puts through Hahn, and he stupidly takes it on his weak foot, and Courtois easily saves. Oh, Hahn with the cheeky little tram over to Maxim. Throw out from Courtois was not good. Grushkovich heads it straight to James. Hahn does a bit of work, and Maxim is there to tap it into an empty net, and we're 1-0 up with 19 minutes played. Not too bad. Oh, Hahn to Maxim again. It nearly comes up with a goal. Instead, it comes up with a corner. Obviously, we're going to take this with James. His left foot, and he's just got an amazing stats for free kicks and corners. Obviously, we don't do much with it because that's what our corners are like. James puts that back in to nothing, and end of the attack more or less. Oh, Nordvik! Turns out it wasn't the end of the attack. We got a free kick, and Nordvik nearly puts the ball in the back of the net from the corner. Free kick even. De Guzman, James. Oh, he's offside anyway. Yeah, we've started off well. Well, Hazard has just ruined us. Took a quick free kick, dribbled a little bit, and smacks it from just the edge of the box. That's mental. Just the edge of the semicircle. That's like the box. Adler's not a very good keeper, I realise that, but you know, not many keepers would have been able to stop that. Oh my god, De Guzman! That was well unlucky. It was a really nice finesse shot from that man. Oh, that was an amazing across the field ball to Mane. Not the best shot on his weak foot. But he's got Lukaku, and Mane puts the ball in the back of the net with his head. And I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Just literally on the stroke of half time, we've gone down 2-1, which is irritating because we played really well. Obviously, he's got a much superior team than we do. He's got ridiculous players. It's just the way it is, to be honest. That's just the way of FIFA. If you have a mad team, no matter how bad you are at the game, you're more likely going to get the win. But we've still got another half to go. And talking about that other half, there's the break into that. It's half time, 2-1 down. Not the best start we want to the second half of the game, especially with that little shit getting a goal. But you know, we have to wait and see what the second half is going to bring. I'm confident with this team. Very, very good to play with. Great players on the ball, good passing and stuff like that. It's just irritating that we are currently losing, and he also won't skip this. There we go. So half-time stats, pretty, you know, in our favour. 7 shots, 5 on target for us. He's had 4 and 4. Better passing, even possession. So I feel like we can get into the second half of this game and come out with the win. But let's just get into it and let's find out, shall we? Oh, Maxim's through. Oh, the tackle, Hahn. Yes, he's got it in the back of the net. Scrappy, but I'll take it. The great work by Jetro. Ball bounces to Hahn, through to Maxim, bounces again. Hahn picks up the loose ball, and 5 minutes into the second half, and we're back on level terms. Oh, Pogba's just done me. He has absolutely done me a treat. And he's put the ball in the back of the net. It's been really even. And, like, it's just the quality of his player. And my probably a little bit shoddy defending at that point that did give him that goal. But, you know, I'm not complaining. This team is mad. I'm definitely not complaining. Oh, it's a Guzman with a nice bit of dribbling. A good block by Matic. We've got a corner. One thing I hate about Courtois, he's not that good on this game. He's just lanky. So at corners, he's really hard to keep the ball away from. Oh, Maxim. He's through. Holds up for Hahn. Oh, the block. Walker, of course. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Didn't block it then. Bloody hell, Walker. Such a pain in the arse. Oh, Maxim. He's beating the defence, but he can't beat the keeper. Courtois and his humongous frame blocks us. Corner doesn't result in anything. And I'm not taking a shot with Norvite. Bender got the ball. Fuck. Excuse my French. Damn, man. That's our last chance, I reckon. As my team is ruined and Mane's on the prowl. Yeah, that was the last attack. We have, unfortunately, lost that game. What a shit. I'm not gonna lie. That was irritating. Andre Hahn does come up man of the match with a goal and an assist. This team was really, really good. You know, the minus points I'd say this team was Grishkowitz was average and never play Hammers as a wide cam because he's not pacey enough. And the stamina of the players was awful. Like Hammers, Maxim, and I think a few other players were just red at the end of the game, which is a bit rubbish, but that's just the way FIFA is. But we have lost game, we've won a game, which is really cool. Managed to, you know, beat that ridiculous side. Not cool that we lost, but hey ho. That's life. But I'm going to leave the video there, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed. As always, links down in the description below to Twitter and Instagram. Go down there, drop me a follow, drop a like on the video, and drop a sub if you're new around here. Until next time, guys, have an awesome day, and I shall see you all later. Bye.